and welcome back. If you are new here, it's fabulous to have you. I'm Abigail, the Homeschool Hippie, and I would love if you would leave a comment down below so I can give you a personal hello. Today I'm going to be doing the 2018 Homeschool Confessions, and if you guys see me looking down at my phone, it's because I have the questions here. I'd like to thank our host, Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles and the Simple Rugged Path for putting together this wonderful tag. And I'm going to jump right into these questions. Question number 1 is, how many children do you homeschool and what are their ages? I homeschool my first grader, Nehemiah, he is 7. I homeschool my kindergartner, Jezebel, she is 5. And my early pre-K is Elizabell and she is 3. And I also have a 10-month-old daughter. Number 2, what is your homeschooling schedule, such as regular school schedule, year-round, part-time, full-time? So our homeschool is founded on the principle that we learn all the time, and we are a unschooling family, and so we do 365 or year-round homeschooling. I actually have a video on that. I will try to leave an iCard if I remember. But we learn all the time, every day, year-round. We don't really take extended breaks unless someone is sick or unless my physical health issues are preventing us from schooling for a couple of days. Number 3 is, do you plan to take a holiday break or do you have a holiday schedule? Again, this kind of reverts back to question number 2. We do school all the time. We are learning all the time. We do our reading every day. Very soon we will be starting to do more biblical studies every day, and we do try to sing the alphabet and count and things like that for my younger daughter Eliza every single day, but really we don't take a break. Yeah, so we don't take a break. Apparently I'm going to give you guys the longest winded answers in this video. I will try to keep it short and concise. And if you guys have specific questions about the way we homeschool or how we homeschool or how we incorporate learning all day, every day, please leave comments down below. I will try to do a Q&A video very soon over more in-depth topics if that's something you guys are interested in. Number 5 is, when homeschooling multiple children, what advice can you offer other homeschoolers in regards to teaching and planning for different age levels, including caring for a child who is not at the age to be homeschooled? So my biggest advice on this is to find activities where you can incorporate multi-levels, and the way that our family does this is A, we learn all day, every day from everything, and B, we do unit studies. So I sit down and I kind of plan what our unit study is going to be very loosely, what we're going to work towards some goals, and then we ask questions. So my 7-year-old is going to want to know different things than my 5-year-old and different things than my 3-year-old. And so then once I have the question basis, I can plan a unit study from there and coordinate to their age levels on different activities that we can do. So in basic for our family, that looks like a lot of unit studies. Okay, number 6, all children are unique learners and have their own learning styles. So when it comes to homeschooling multiple children, do you use the same homeschooling approach with each child? The answer to this one is yes. My favorite author, if you want to know more about the homeschooling approach we use, is John Holt. He has put out a lot of really great literature on how children learn and how you can help your children grow in their own environment without feeling the need to segregate your learning from your everyday life. Now, with that said, my children do have all kinds of learning materials available to them, and my daughter prefers to do a lot of math bookwork because she's very good at math, versus my son likes to do a lot of hands-on building, measuring things, trial and error, a lot more scientific-based mathematics than my daughter, who likes to do textbook mathematics. So we leave materials open to all of our children all the time, but they do all have access to the same learning materials. Number 7, what coping mechanisms can you share that helps you stay focused when you are faced with an overwhelming day, such as your child not grasping a specific concept or material in a lesson or subject, or if you are unable to grasp the information and find yourself hitting a brick wall in moving forward in the lesson? With this question, this is very good. I get asked this all the time. And the honest answer is I am a firm believer in there is no one way to get to the right answer. So if we can't find the answer to my child's question one way, we'll try a different way. When you find yourself hitting a brick wall, like as a parent, and you can't find the answer, take a step back. Be gentle with yourself and remember that learning happens all the time. And so even as an adult, like we may have studied something in school, but you're not going to remember all of that as an adult. It would be impossible to remember every lesson from kindergarten through 12 or beyond and know that for a matter of a fact. When I don't understand, I YouTube it, I will Google it, I will ask in other groups. Be gentle with yourself, you're learning too. And if you're having a really hard day with your child wanting to focus or wanting to participate in lessons, you guys, it's one day. It's one day out of their lifetime. You can wait that one day for them to play or wiggle or just have a bad day. You as parents have bad days, kids have bad days. When we get stressed out and we try to force learning on ourselves or on our kids, I am a firm believer in no good work is done there. You aren't going to fully grasp the concept and remember it, and your child isn't either. I'm a firm believer in nothing good comes from forced education. Number 8, from your point of view, what is the hardest thing about homeschooling? Record keeping. As an unschooler, it's so difficult to keep records. And I do manage and I do keep, I actually have a happy planner and I might try to do a video over this at another time, but record keeping is the hardest thing. And in the state of Missouri, if your child was ever in public school and switched over to home education, you have to log from the child's beginning. So, and you have to keep your log for so many years and things like that. So anyways, basically my 7-year-old did attend public kindergarten and then was pulled from public kindergarten to start home education, and so I have to keep a record for him, even though according to the state statute he has not met the age limit for me to keep records for. And sometimes I have to get really creative with that. It looks like a lot of notebooking. He read 5 minutes here, he read 5 minutes here, he read 5 minutes here. Oh, he did a science experiment for 10 minutes, or he did a science experiment for 20 minutes. He had dance today, so there's an hour. And then at the end of the day, I have to sit down and just tally it all up. So record keeping is my biggest downfall in home education. I actually enjoy home education, and for me, home education comes really easy. Number 9, what is your homeschooling philosophy? I think I've said this quite a bit in this video, but my homeschooling philosophy is everyone is learning all the time, and as long as you provide the adequate environment for your child to thrive and learn, they're going to. Number 10, what is your motivation and what keeps you from stopping or giving up? So the thing that keeps me going is my kiddos. I truly enjoy having my kids home with me. I enjoy going on adventures with them. I enjoy teaching them new concepts. I love when the light bulb goes off in their head. My 5-year-old actually just taught herself to read. She picked up a book and she just went with it, and I was totally shocked. So seeing those moments with my kids is what keeps me going. And that is the last question for this tag video. I think everyone else actually did theirs back in November, and I did do this video in November, but it had no audio, so I'm redoing it, and I'll be going up as part of Vlogmas, which is coming to an end so quick. How is it Christmas time already? But thank you guys for joining me. I look forward to seeing some comments and hearing back from you guys. And if you have not seen my YouTube Rewind video, if you love my homeschooling content, you guys are going to get to see a lot more of it in 2019 because our family is going to twice a week vlogs. One will be more of a family vlog, what we do on the weekends, adventures we take, trips we take, just family time that we are spending together. And the other one will be a day in the life of style video every week. You will get to join us and see what is happening in our home. So, peace, love, and we will catch you guys in the next one.